dead before I said let's fight!
No! That's impossible!
By the way.
BT Dubs is BTW. I'm gonna bust you up! Help, I'm not coming down. Where am I? Help! Milk! Chance got $5.
The champ got 5 on it.
Back where it came from.
Go back where he came.
Ah, here we go. Oh, fun. Oh, God.
Oh, I tried to go in triple O. No, no, three.
Wow. One live, you coward. Oh, no. I should have done that.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the First to 50 podcast, episode
45.
Big 4-5. 4 comes after 5.
Yeah. 5 is also in the number. We're good.
I thought you were going to say like it was like a prime number or something.
Fuck if I know prime numbers. All
I don't know
is
what one is.
You're gonna
I
turn
was
4 or
hoping you
5 or
did.
something. Yeah. Like a. Oh no, I'm not gonna Google this.
No, it's just hitting
Move
up
on.
it's hitting up the bar. Like, maybe you want to have a good time? Yeah, sure. Meshi, what do I do now?
Quick, ask for her prime number.
Are you a prime number? Wait, that means you're alone, isn't it?
I'm only divisible by myself.
Did you make? Never mind. Well, let's not talk about it.
Oh yeah, I was right. I took a shot in the dark. Only only divisible by 1 and itself.
Kobe. Okay. This is a podcast where we talk about video games we play, stuff we watch every week, and old man yap. We're kind of like who are those old guys on the Muppets?
Wilford and something else, I think.
We're like those guys.
Statler and Wildorf. That was it.
Who the hell? No one knows those names. Everybody knows them as the old guys, right?
Yeah, they only know them as the old guys and the people that make fun of other people,
Yeah,
which
true.
is kind of what we do.
I don't miss. Okay, so let's. I don't have much this week. I moved. I am in a house now, so.
Well, tell us about it. We doing an MTV Cribs special.
No, not yet.
Oh.
I'm getting my stream room set up right now. It's just my desk at a rug, and I have a temporary lighting set up right now. So I don't have a whole lot right now. We're But anyways, let me grab this. Yeah. Nope, missed. Okay.
Well, tell them about the new chair.
Well, I do have a new chair. Look at it. It's an office ergonomic, wonderful chair. I might have spent a little money. I splurged. I watched some videos on the interwebs about people going on about how, I didn't go crazy. I wasn't one of those weirdos who bought like a Herman Miller that cost like $2,000 because they're like, oh, my spine actually needs the extra lumbar rotator cuff bullshit or whatever. But it's nicer. My back is thanking me after sitting on a Walmart computer chair for like the past 2 years. Yeah, it's going in the dumpster. It did its job. Rest in peace. I lost internet for a while. So while I was doing that, I decided to start reading again JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The Part 7's coming out soon ish.
Eventually.
So I decided, since I didn't have anything else to do, I was going to read something. And these, they're nice books. They're hardcover, but they did something I hated, Meshy.
Oh, tell me.
Okay, so look, this is the first volume of part 1, part 2, and part 3, right? Look, they all line up. They all have the different colors: green, red, blue for,
Looks very nice.
Yeah. Guess what happens with Diamond is Unbreakable part 4? They fuck it
The-
up.
The cover changes.
They fucked it up. They didn't go,
Oh.
they could have done pink and just done the same layout. They fucked up. And then part 5 is sticking with like this pattern thing, and it just doesn't look the same.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of disappointing, Is what it is, What are you going to do? So
Put them
I
next to each other and hold in the rage.
I guess so. I let it out. I let it out on my ISP people who had a problem transferring my internet, because that's really hard in 2026, apparently. All right. Other than that, what have I gotten into? I've created a monster. So I've been playing Tekken. I've been doing Kazuya stuff, and I've been helping my friend Milk get better at playing Tekken. We were lapping some stuff. We were shooting ideas back and forth. Within like a week, Milk's now in gold rank. I touched ranked once. I beat 2 people, and I said, I think I'm good for a while.
And it's been 10 years.
It's just, why? I'm glad you asked. It's just the fact that, like, people play this game so degenerately. Like, I get to play when me and Milk are, like, doing matches. Like, you can feel the back and forth. Like, you could tell both people are thinking and actually playing. And then I play online, and people are just, like, rubbing their face on the stick. And it's just kind of like, oh my god, all right, this is what I have to play against right now. I will get back to, getting back in there, because Kazi is fun. Why?
Ha! Good luck.
But now Milk is ruining people's days, because I was like, hey, why don't you do this and this? And it's working out really well, because I can math sometimes kind of well when it comes to frame data and come up with frame traps. It's honestly
Good for you, Mel.
honestly our, like, what we came up with, and the math that I did is better than what the people are doing on, like, the top god players. We watched their match footage. I'm like, why aren't they doing our frame trap? It's just better. But it's been fun. I've been enjoying, like, running regular sets with a training partner. I am patiently awaiting the day that Milk beats me in a set. I'll keep everybody updated as to when that happens. It's getting closer by the day, but not yet. The old man still got it, Meshy. Good old works every time.
Works every time. Ha, idiot.
Milk never presses on that frame trap anymore. This new fucking idiot blocks every time. But I have new ones, and they sometimes work. But yeah, it's fun. I think I don't know. Fighting games are more fun with friends, I guess. Oh, maybe what I'm looking for in fighting games, which is kind of like a tug of war of the minds, right? I like to see the adaptation. I like getting into the nitty gritty and, like, presenting options and like seeing how introductions of like new ideas impacts how the battle communication works, right?
Yeah. I like when Button hurt people.
And clearly, it's like like me and Milk have a conversation, and then when I'm talking to you, I feel like I'm talking to a flatlining vegetable on a fucking hospital bed.
Yeah, but that flat-lying vegetable sometimes gets a good whack in because you drop your guard like this is a fucking vegetable. Like, now's my chance. Ah!
Well, I just think you're gonna get up and start talking, and you just never do it. They're like, "Ow, my feelings." It's okay. No, you and there, we have fun. We have fun too. It's just been a while since I've really gotten in there and like put in time and effort to trying, and it feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Yeah, there's too much fighting game stuff going on. There's too many games right now, and well, I've been moving, so I haven't had a lot of time, and I feel as though I have even less time now. But maybe we'll get back to the swing of things. Speaking of swinging things, I have been playing more of the First Descendant. It's pretty great, Meshi. We have an Ava collab, which is pretty cool. We called it.
You did. You called it by the font.
It was pretty. I posted a thing in Discord, but I think they put a lot of effort into this trailer, honestly. Just as far as things go. I've also been playing a lot of Onslaught with the fellas, which that's been cool. Getting a party together and playing Onslaught. I've been trying a new Freyna build to. A lot of people just say that's painful to play her and she's not viable. So I've been trying new things just to make it fun for myself and not die. So I've built her shield really high, and I just kind of run around and sword stuff and throw booger balls at people. It's fun. It works. And it's kind of nice because you play Onslaught and you get chips, right? You little tokens. You then do the daily bounty missions, and based on the day of the week, you have I don't know if I've explained bounties to you yet.
No.
Bounties are like a daily activity you do, and they rotate the element type of descendant that you can play. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like Monday's electric, Tuesday's fire, and you complete it with that type of descendant, and you get an ancestor mod for that type of descendant. So I'm saving all of my chips from when I do Onslaught to then spend on Toxic days, which is either, I think, Tuesdays or the weekend. Because on the weekend, you can play anything. Like any type of descendant is available for the weekend. But during the week, it's, broken up. So anyway, so as far as the treadmill goes for what I want, it's kind of nice because you have a hard activity to do that's better to do in a group, and it lets me try to chase the thing that I've been chasing for since Ancestor mods have come out, and I've yet to roll myself. So
Classic.
It's given me something to continually do that I honestly don't really get bored of, because the Onslaughts, it's 10 waves and you fight a boss at the end. Some of the upgrades make you feel really good with getting extra damage output. If you roll for 10 seconds, you get more damage. Or sometimes you stack it until you get knocked over. And sometimes you get a good run. You're like, this feels great. I'm doing tons of damage, having fun. Sometimes you're playing and you're like, oh, this other person's playing a Nez, so I'm literally watching things die before I can get to them. Don't worry, I'll handle this pack of Never mind. I'll handle this guy. Never mind, he's dead. I guess I'll just wait. This crossover makes me want to download the game. Not my type of game. Well, that's what crossovers are for. To make you want to try giving it a shot. and this collab is pretty cool.
Do you like their choice for who got what skin?
I think these are available for everybody.
Uh,
So I could make, let's take the Mari plug suit. I could just change out the pinks for greens and just make it for Freyna.
oh, okay, that's cool.
You know, so you could change the colors of them. And as far as like the default, as like you see them here, I think they picked pretty good. I mean, I probably would have picked Haley for Mari because Haley's like the sniper character, and we just watched spoilers. We watched 3.33. You cannot redo. Mari like snipes a lot.
Yeah, she does.
Glaze kind of a mom. I guess Glaze got glasses and Mari's got glasses, so I guess that lines up. Is there a Shinji skin? No, there is no Shinji skin. Or thank goodness there's no fucking Shinji's
If
dad
someone's
skin.
broken enough.
I thought they were gonna give like the guys like an Ava Unit 1 skin as like a universal skin.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Can
appear
I-
to be that way.
Can I force Ajax into like one of these plug suits?
I think these are gonna only be for the female. As funny as that would be, we'll find out on June 18th.
They're just not giving the people what they want.
True. Get the plug suit, Ajax. I don't wanna.
Can't get in the plug suit. I can't get the butter packet open.
Ass wipe. So yeah, Ava's been doing collaborations with literally everything, and I think that's because an anniversary's coming up. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I
happy
don't
with
wanna
it.
Be depressed.
We'll get into that. So first Descendant, per usual, still having fun. You should come by and watch me stream sometime and play the video game with me. That would be great.
Yeah, you did
Now-
quite well on that. I think you had like 44 last night, right?
Yeah, we got a cool. We got multiple raids last night. Yeah, we had a nice little chunk of people in here. It was fun. All right, well, enough about me. I've sucked all the air out of the room for like the past 20 minutes, and my voice is still gone. Meshi, what'd you do this week?
You're right, it was. It was really funny. It was still gone.
Still gone.
It was still gone. I started to play the Division 2 because you guys were playing it and I felt left out, and I'm trying to catch up to my friends.
Got him. Oh, we're having so much fun. Headshots for America. Ooh, rubs nipples.
I want to rub nipples for America. Put me in there.
So how are you liking it?
I've been having quite a bit of fun solo adventuring. So when I finally catch up and play with people, I'm sure it'll be even more fun. I'm enjoying it more than I did the Division. I think I kind of mentioned it to you. I think it's because the zone is a little bit better. Not that I hated New York, but it was just so the same kind of everywhere you went. And this one is just kind of vastly more diverse and, has different verticality to it that I'm finding. And I've been enjoying the map a little bit more than I did in the first one.
Yeah, it is. It's nice.
The gunplay is nice. Enemies don't feel as like bullet spongy as they did in the first one, but maybe that's just because I'm not at the end game yet. But leveling's not too bad. It's quite fast. Just not as fast as I need it to be.
Don't worry, Meshi. We'll make some progress tonight, and it will be awesome.
Good. But the guns are nice and fun, except, I've only been able to use 2 different types of guns, which is an assault rifle and a sniper rifle, because that's all the game wants to give me for any fucking reason.
So you mean to
Um,
tell me? Hold on, hold on. So you mean to tell me that I've now acquired another loot piggy?
yes, yes.
Meshi, cough up that sniper now!
But then I won't have anything. I think one of the funniest things I find in this game is not that there's like, because it's after a big disease and stuff like that. It's not that there's like piles of bodies everywhere, but there's just trash fucking everywhere. There's just
Bro,
giant mounds of trash bags all over the place.
so, um, okay, so you remember Detroit Become Human, right?
Yes.
So, do you remember there's a point where the android guy falls into like android hell, which is just mounds and bodies of just android
Oh,
parts and stuff?
yeah, yeah, and they're all reaching out to him and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like hell. Me and Milk encountered the Division's version of that, which is an alleyway. You exit the building, and you go out a door, and there's just piles and of fucking bags of garbage as high as the eye can see. It looks horrifying, and that's just what fucking like New York is like. It's a tunnel of garbage bags. And you're just and like for the normal person just like just walks out the alley. I'm like there's so much trash.
There's so much trash. It's like, where are they getting all these bags?
But no, it's been oh, I'm glad you've been enjoying it. I think we're gonna have some fun when we play it after the podcast tonight. I think that'll be cool.
Well, I'm looking forward to being tactical without ruining the team.
Don't worry, Meshi, because Milk's build, all Milk does it has weapon handling, which it auto aims the gun. So Milk doesn't miss. I shoot stuff in the head once and it dies, and that's it with current content. So essentially, it's not gonna be any different if we play with you.
Yeah.
you know. Well, you played a demo for a game. What the hell is this?
Yeah, it's a roguelike bullet hell game. We're messing around with it this week with some friends. Just trying it out because it was just something to do. Uh, it's it's not a bad game. It's kind of interesting. It's very much. I'm noticing like a lot of games using the Hades style of like levels where they have like boxes of rooms that they then pull from as you go to the next room. So it's just kind of like cookie cutter shapes they fit in so that the it's just so obvious that it's Hades.
You mean
And
the
like the design and
trendsetter
stuff.
set a trend and everyone's following it now?
Yeah,
Wild.
yeah, yeah. I know, right? But yeah, it's kind of fun for a bullet hell. There's different weapons that you get, and then you can attach like barrels to those weapons, and then that kind of changes how the build works. So you could be like, oh, if you're super far away and you have this barrel, you do like 400% damage, or as you shoot, you gain more attack speed and more crit. So you kind of like build based off of the weapon that you get, which has like a trait to it, and then barrels that you get, which also add traits. And then there's talents, which can kind of change up your abilities and stuff. Um, there's only two characters.
Oh, with the demo?
I only played one, which was this lady with the hat that we're looking at.
The
My only
Bloodborne
problem
lady.
with this, yeah, the Bloodborne lady. This is exactly what it is. Yeah. My only problem with this game is the aiming is not great. I don't know if there's like was a way to fix that. I didn't really go through the settings, but like there would just be times where I'd be shooting the boss, shooting the boss, shooting the boss, and then he like spawns either mobs or like these towers that you have to blow up. Or they explode all at the same time and they shoot shit all over the place. So you're supposed to
Hmm.
like target them and blow up one at a time. But when you're aiming at the boss, and like something new spawns, the game will immediately go, "Oh, you're done aiming at this. Go and fire at this thing over here." And so it just kind of picks targets for you based on some sort of range or priority that the game thinks you should be having, and it's really annoying.
They're gonna have to turn that off. If you experience that, there's gonna be countless other people who are just like, let me aim my gun, and they have to take that out. They have to add something in the settings at some point.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe it's easier on mouse and keyboard, the aiming, because I was playing on controller at the time. So I'm sure there's some setting to like turn that off. It was just really really noticeable, and I would die a lot because I would be shooting at the boss, like rapid firing, and then the game would decide, oh, I'm gonna pick these new targets for you, and then it would just blow up all the important shit all at once. Like, oh, uh-oh. But
This guy's face
it's a
is
little fun.
horrifying.
It is horrifying. He's just soullessly staring at you. He's the merchant. He wants you to buy things from him.
Wait,
And
are
you
you talking
will.
about the guy with the dead-eyed stare, or
Yeah, that guy in the middle.
is he
that
not a
you're
playable
pointing at
character?
with the No, he was the merchant.
He's right there.
Oh, well, there was only 2 characters you could play as in the demo, so I didn't even see that guy.
He looks horrifying. Look at him. Why are the enemies not cowering in fear from that dead-eye
I
stare? That's crazy.
I haven't blinked in 40 years. But
So
it's got multiplayer on it, so it,
so it's fun.
yeah, maybe a little bit fun.
Here's the thing. Here's a trend I've noticed. Tell me that this game in action doesn't look like something that we used to play on like Newgrounds.com and stuff.
Oh no, that's exactly what I was thinking it was.
Why are all
Castle
these
Crashers.
possible why are these popular games all like reverting into like the Flash fun animation side of things?
Is it because now all the people that played them back in the day are starting to become the people that make them instead of just the programmers for games?
Well, if it works, it works, and
Yeah.
this. What happened with Castle Crashers? Didn't it like everyone was really psyched about it, and then it came out and like wasn't that great or something?
I don't remember.
I feel like something happened, and it's like, oh, this game kind of stinks now or something.
It could
I
be
don't
any
know.
number of reasons.
It's
so
been
long.
like 15 years. When did Castle Crashers come out? Let's see, 2008.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! You mean 18 years ago?
We need to stop having existential crises on these podcasts.
Holy shit!
It happens like every week.
Bro, how has 18? Never mind, it's fine. What are you gonna do? Just give a quick update. I'm continuing on with Fist of the North Star. We have now entered Rao, Kenshiro's oldest adopted brother, I believe. I don't think Toki's older than him. I don't think. If anything, he's the biggest. So yeah, it's kind of great. They introduce his backstory, and they end up, just shoot that guy. It's fine. Yeah. Thank you. It is kind of nice to see like the sheer contrast between like Kenshiro's very how Yuria puts it is his kindness is as vast as the ocean. Rao is the complete opposite. He is literally just, I will kill everything. They have this test with their master, right? And they come face to face with a tiger, and Kenshiro simply like calms him down, and it's just like, it's okay. I don't wish to fight you or whatever. Rao is just like, I will fucking murder you. It fucking takes the thing's head off.
That's so
Um,
cool.
yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of funny, like in a 2026 context now, where, um, so you encounter Rao, and he's like, "No man is worthy to fight me, to stand on the same ground as me. I will stay on my horse, and you don't get to like fight me because you are beneath me." It's kind of hard.
Isn't his horse gigantic too?
Yeah, yes, his horse is massive. They come across the tracks of the horse. Are like, what the fuck is this? The hoof's as big as my head.
That's so
A
cool.
training tiger. Where did they get that? Before the nuclear apocalypse happened, in the mountains of somewhere, they had a tiger. That's all you need to know.
Why question things you don't want to understand or know the answer to?
It's very simple. Things I feel like were written very simply. It's like if you have a question, they're like, it simply was. Why did these
I mean,
kung fu trainer guys have a tiger? Well, let's have a tiger. Yeah, so we're continuing on. I can't wait for Kenshiro to come out in City of the Wolves. Another fighting game I need to get back to, where I haven't played Mr. Big in a long time. I haven't even played Goose or Blue Mary yet. I don't have enough time.
Costco for Siberian tigers. Oh god, not that I didn't ask for a sexy tiger, Rao.
Why is it sexy? It's just a tiger. Why is it gotta be sexy?
Stupid sexy Flanders.
Stupid sexy Flanders. All right, tell me about this movie, Meshi. You watched a movie, and it was called Keeper.
Yeah, I watched it last night, I think it was. I kind of saw an image and I was like, oh, I haven't heard of this movie. That image looks creepy. Oh, we're gonna watch it. Um,
That looks
but
horrifying. Okay.
yeah, so you don't really see this movie is basically like woman and guy fall in love. He's rich, takes her to his cabin in the woods, and
Uh
that's kind
huh.
of where everything takes place is this cabin. And these things, there's like a ton of them. They live in the forest apparently, um, and they live in his cabin. um, but they slink around in the darkness the entire time. Um, so
Awesome.
like they're hiding in like the darkness of the rafters, and like you kind of like they look up and they're kind of like staring in the darkness, but you're like, is something there? It's kind of always like outlined. Like you never get a really good look at them until the very end of the movie. Um, and it's kind of it's good. It's like a satisfying kind of like, oh okay, yeah. It's like with Insidious, they where they show the was it Insidious
Yeah.
the red demon guy
Mm-hmm.
when they like
Yeah.
showed him it like ruined it, right?
Yeah.
And this is kind of the opposite. Like they played it well enough, and then when the payoff came, it was like, oh, they're actually really fucking creepy, and I'd hate to be in the room that they're in right now. Um, the so like the creepiness factor this movie kind of nails pretty good.
Hell yeah.
The story the story factor of this
Oh.
movie is kind of like like the guy that she's in love with or like they're going out, right? You know when you get into a movie and you're like they take some time to like show why they're in love or like oh they're this is why they get along so well kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? It kind of just starts off with her being a bitch and you're like why do you love this woman? At no point does she become a likable character until you get to the point where she's like, "Oh, you're the victim here. I should now be like rooting for you." Um, but I was sitting there the whole time. I'm like, she's actively ignoring him. She's actively just like not even like concerned about him. She doesn't really talk to him that much. When she does, it's kind of always condescending. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I don't understand.
Meshi. Some people look for that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, when you get to the twist of the movie, it's more like, oh, that's why he puts up with it because he's behind it all, basically,
Of course,
and
he
she's
he
just a
dragged her to the
sacrifice.
creepy death cabin thing because it's like fuck you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, fuck you. Um, but if I take her out of the movie, it was a decent horror
The
movie. I like,
horrorness of the movie's cool.
yeah, and like the ending revenge that she
Uh huh.
gets on him. Like, if I take her out of it and just look at it like from like the cool revenge kind of angle, it's a pretty good, uh, satisfying ending to the evil bad guy. Um, he basically, like, in exchange for these things killing the people he brings to the cabin, he gets to live forever.
Of
Um,
course. Yeah.
and basically, he makes the mistake of bringing this woman to the cabin who looks like their mother, who died like 200 years ago.
Mother!
And so they side with her at the end and turn on the guy. And
Oh,
basically, he
boo.
he de-ages 200 years.
Ah!
Um, and they hang him upside down from a tree, and he looks like the makeup to make him look like 200 years younger or older. Sorry, is really great. Like, he looks, he just looks like I was like, is that the same guy? And then they fucking have a jar of honey, like a big, like a giant pickle jar of honey,
Yeah.
and they just lower his head into it.
What a way to fucking go.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it was a decent movie. I'd probably give it like a 7.6.
6, 7. That's okay. God damn it, I did it. I'm sorry.
What?
You're old. It's fine.
Oh.
I accidentally said 6, 7, Meshi.
Oh.
You and I are normal, well-adjusted people who are be like, it's a 6, 7, but you know the rest of the internet is a little different.
Yeah, it's built different.
Oh, good to hear. I'm glad that because that's the best thing is like every scary movie that we ever watch, especially me and you, they always show too much, and that's the problem because your mind will always think of something more horrifying than what's actually there, and to just to tease it just enough, that's all you need. Don't show too much. Once the thing you show the stupid thing inhabiting Annabelle, it becomes less scary rather than the malicious spirit that could be within this child's doll thing, right?
Yeah.
And
I
this is
forgot about that one.
yeah, and then you just find out, oh, it looks like a corny, just spray painted black devil. And it's just like, oh, this doesn't look
Yeah.
scary.
You were cooler in my head.
Yeah. And the problem is like him like reaching like from the darkness, like from the door frame, like you're like, oh, this is gonna be sick, and you see the eyes, and then yeah, it just falls apart. Anyways, so I watched a little show called Teach You a Lesson. That's why the original Chainsaw Massacre is my favorite horror. I mean, it's
That's
been
old.
recommended for me to. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, so we might end up coming back around to the OG one, and I might, get to see how it is again. That would be pretty cool.
I haven't watched that movie since the early 2000s.
You mean the OG one, or are you talking about the remake
Yeah,
from like
the
2003?
OG one.
Oh, okay. I mean, I remember I was young and I even saw that 2000. I think it was 2003, right? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think I enjoyed that one for what it was, but that was way back then. Yeah, 2003. God, I don't miss. What about Matthew McConaughey in the Next Generation Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Do you remember that?
He was in the. Oh, I didn't know he was in it.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
all right, all right.
I was literally about to do. God damn it! All right. That's a chainsaw.
I never saw that movie, so I don't know. I can't speak to its quality.
It's all right. I'll use my defense hacky sack and I'll protect us.
All right. So I watched a little 2 episodes of a Korean high school show about the student body, or not the student body. Yeah, the student body has gone off their rocker. They're bullying people. They're beating up teachers, and they send in this guy, and he doesn't give a fuck. So he goes to problem schools, and whatever's happening, he investigates like stuff that's going on, and then he fixes the problem. Um, like one guy, there's one dude who's he's a son of like a politician, and no one will like stand up to him or anything. And he's like, I don't give a fuck who your dad is. uh,
Okay.
to the point where he's just stopping this kid from doing what he's doing, and the kid loses his mind and tries to burn down the school by pouring gasoline everywhere. And he's like, "Oh, you wanted to do this?" And he pulls out a lighter and throws it on the gasoline, and nearly burns this kid alive till he apologizes. This teacher's kind of awesome. Well, he's not really a teacher. He's like he's a part of a bureau that's investigating like abuse and like stuff within like
He's
whatever.
a fixer.
Yeah, they established a group to investigate the educational system to make sure that everything's a-okay. It's pretty fun. It's pretty the soundtrack is pretty awful because you could tell they're trying to appeal to the West, so they're getting songs done with English words, but it's kind of like really cheesy and not in a great way. It's like,
Okay.
ooh, I'ma hunt you down. Bam, I'ma fight you now. Like, it's like, oh, English is your first language, is it?
They're trying.
They're trying, so it's fun. Every episode so far has been a new school. So I've only watched 2 episodes. It's kind of fun, and it's there.
Oh, okay. So it's not him. It's not a series of one school per
Yeah,
season. It's school of the week.
It's school of the weekend. What asshole kid is doing stuff? Like the second episode. Just to talk about it, he goes because the first one's the politician's son who bullied a kid into jumping off a roof, and he's going in to investigate it. Second one is there's an automotive club, and they don't take shit from anybody, and they haze every new member. They like beat the shit out of anyone who tries to join the automotive club. They don't have a teacher who will do whatever. So he goes in there, and eventually he scares him into a car, and he's like, "Okay, you want to drive?" And he like drives into oncoming traffic and scares the shit out of him. and, then, and then he pulls up. He's like, "Do you want to learn how to do that?" Like he was like drifting everywhere, like it's fucking Fast and Furious 3 and stuff. He's like, "Listen to me in class. You'll be able to do that." Everyone's like, "Okay."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
It sounds like a really fun show.
It's just kind of dumb fun. Is it the most well-written thing in the world? Not really, but it is kind of fun watching his introduction go through the hallway and just start slapping the shit out of the kid. He's like, "You can't do that. You don't understand. Like, teachers can't hit students." He's like, "I'm not a teacher. I don't care." Starts slapping the shit out of this kid, and everyone's recording and making memes on the fly as he's like, "Do you guys want more?" And like it's like over the top. Like it's not like he's like slapping him. He's slapping him and he's like back flipping down the hallway. So it's fun. It's dumb fun. Is what it is. All right. So you watched a film that apparently I watched with somebody else, and I thought you were there. You watched The Ritual, which is about these nerds going on a backpacking hiking adventure after their friend dies in a convenience store robbery gone wrong.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you think of it, Meshi?
I was I was enjoying it up until they get to the settlement part of it.
Yeah.
Because it was just kind of like a monster. monster hunting them through the woods, and like the creepy shit that was going on, and like the symbols, and like the fucking deer just finding everything just impaled on the trees for like no reason, and like looking off in the distance and seeing the hand like curl around the tree, and like the
Yeah.
weird noises, and the constant like, is it out there? And like because it was fun to play the game of, can I spot it? Is it actually there,
Yeah.
or is it not there? Um, and like the stupid decision for some reason to keep the light on at all times, so you can't hide from it. It's just like, I could see you. You have a giant fucking flashlight in the middle of the darkness, but sure, keep doing it. Um, I enjoyed it up until it got to the village, and I mean the village wasn't. It's the worst part of the movie
Hmm.
because I just wanted the movie to be the thing hunting them
In the
in the
woods.
woods,
Yeah.
and having a settlement. Obviously, that the thing wants them to worship him. I get it, but it just kind of was like, it felt unnecessary or too much of a shift to like, oh, it's actually a god, and it takes people that have like extreme trauma and it makes them worship it. And I'm like, I didn't need that. I could have continued with the weird, creepy shit that it was doing the entire time.
Yeah, I feel like it broke the pace a little bit too much. And then also part of it that I didn't like, because everything up until then was really solid. Uh, I was even surprised like a Netflix kind of horror movie is really kind of doing it. The thing almost feels made of like paper mache at the end. Like the guy kills it really easy.
It Well, I mean, he hurt it, but he didn't kill it.
Or what? But just him fighting the thing, it was just
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
him like doing that one hit. And I was like, wait, that was it.
Yeah, the giant cleaver to the face, and it was like, ow, you bastard.
It was. I know it's kind of like a CG kind of thing, but I feel like there's a way to put like weight behind certain things. It was kind of the same like that Nicolas Cage movie. I forgot what was that Nicolas Cage movie where him and his sons are in the like post-apocalypse and those weird spider things are like putting people in the sacks. Oh, that movie was horrifying, but those monsters are made out of like paper mache, and it kind of sucks. Like apparently you can't kill them or like whatever, and then it comes down to them fighting it, and the things are like dying left and right, and it's like, what? It started with
The
an
color of
A.
space,
Huh?
color
No, no, no,
out of space.
no, no,
What
no, no.
one?
That's the
Oh,
cosmic.
the weird like those things that are like clack, 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 clack.
Yeah, yeah, and
It
they
was like
roll.
and Taurus and something. It was a very weird name. They were like, what the fuck is this? And they got into that giant wheel and rolled. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I think that's it. Yes, that is it, comma. Thank you. It's the same problem where like I really enjoyed this film. It was really fun, and then the monsters ended up feeling like they were made out of nothing, um, which kind of stunk. If the thing
Yeah.
would play,
That movie was really weird.
and I liked it. It was horrifying, like watching what those monsters did to that family in their house, and like when they find like the one family member like in the bathtub or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's fucked up and gross. And then they fight the things, and then they just kind of like fall over dead really easy.
Yeah,
Um,
they hit him with a Molotov, and they're just a fire wheel chasing after them.
yeah, that's pretty metal.
It smells like burnt hair.
But I did enjoy this. I liked this movie. I think it was just the fact when they started like killing the things really easily, it kind of took me out of it. I love Nick Cage's sacrifice or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I Nick Cage, will you be my dad?
Pay me, I'm broke. Um yeah, I mean the movie kind of went from, yeah, no, the movie was enjoyable, and like the monsters were like super scary and creepy, and then it kind of just took kind of like a weird goofy turn with the monsters, and that's what it kind of just was like, oh, all right.
What was that other movie that we were kind of disappointed with the people living inside the house? It was an A24 movie that I fucking got annoyed at. That you watch in theaters and you're like, it's awful. And I was like, I don't trust you, really?
Oh, it comes at night.
Oh my
That
god.
one.
Oh my god, that movie sucks so bad.
Oh, fucking. I was so irritated at that movie.
It's kind of
Like, I never saw what comes at night.
Looks in the mirror.
Tell me.
Man, right over his head. It's fine. God damn it. It's fine, Bishy. It's fine. Oh, it's fine.
You just keep telling yourself that.
One day you'll catch it, and I'll be here for it. No? Okay.
I was waiting for the next thing to load, but apparently it doesn't want to.
No, I was just waiting for you to make any comment on it.
Oh, no, I was gonna be. Sorry, I was buffering like this video you're trying to do. Something along the lines of, but I'm always catching strays.
It's just a masturbation joke.
No, I got it. I just didn't want to acknowledge it.
I know! I'm over here jacking off by myself, and you're leaving me out to dry!
Well, that's a potential title.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that one down. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You know, the alley-oop. So I finally got my TV out of storage, and I got that set up at the new house, and I was like, you know what? I had so much fun watching another movie that we watched. I was like, let me watch some wonderful hand-drawn animation. So I decided to rewatch Princess Mononoke. I haven't seen this movie in quite some time. This movie is fucking gorgeous. Like, the amount of beautifully hand-painted scenery and the sheer just gorgeousness of it being, like, panned and shown off is unmatched. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can see why it's a lot of people's favorite Ghibli, however the fuck you say it. Oh my god, that guy eats it so hard to the face. There's so many people, like, I don't remember this. People eat it really fucking hard.
I mean, it looks like it just from these like quick little clips of it.
There are, I forgot about the samurais who like literally get their heads taken off, like just eating musket shots to the face and their heads just disappearing. Yeah, it was just really enjoyable to revisit and to watch. Cause you know me, clearly you're not the connoisseur of art that I am. Cause
No, you have a type.
I have audible reactions to gorgeous hand drawn stuff. Oh
Yeah, you do.
oh man, if a shot is just right, man, I'm a happy customer. Thummies up. I do approve.
Two scum thumbs up.
Yeah, 2 scum thumbs up. Would recommend watching again. It's helpful. That's also like on I have a 65-inch like TV, like curved TV, and it's really nice looking. I was like, oh, I'm not watching stuff off a monitor again. Oh, this is great.
How often do you use your TV?
Now a lot, considering I could have it set up.
Fair enough. I was just curious because I also have a big TV and I'm like, I never use that fucking thing for anything.
Whenever I watch stuff solo now, I'm just gonna go out to the living room. I'm just gonna watch it there. It's yeah. Oh, can I have another moment to wax on poetically about something?
Yeah.
So I haven't used a console for anything in so long, like probably 4 years. And I was like, oh, I need a Blu-ray player for my living room. Let me plug up my PS4 that I got out of, and I hooked it up. So I started up my PS4. It's been literally years. I was like, please don't be dead. And I forgot I bought a, like, PlayStation used to have, like, really cool themes for, like, their consoles, like the backgrounds and, like, the dashboard.
Right.
It's like an animated, like, Final Fantasy VII, like, home whatever thing that's animated and is playing like an FF, like, I think it's playing Tifa's theme while she's sitting looking up the stars, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And I was like, oh my god, I forgot I had this. um, it brought me pause. I sat down in my chair. I was like, wait a minute, this is amazing.
Yeah. Let me just take a moment to appreciate the art I bought a really long time ago.
I forgot that it was here. Here it is. If I get
Oh, that is
copyright
pretty
stricken,
good.
whatever. But it's for that terrible remake game. This person, yes, I'm experiencing interruptions. You're blocking me moving forward and unmuting it. Yes, is he loading? And then it's just animated, and it's playing that song that Little Scum heard all those years ago. And it dynamically moves in, and she's in front of all the bullshit moving.
That's pretty good.
It's kind of awesome. I forgot I had it.
And now Scum will visit it every night.
Every night.
What's more around the block? Why do we turn on our PS4s, Master Scum?
Oh, there will never be a better Alfred than him. And that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. So speaking of another old film that we decided to rewatch, that I decided to rewatch, and I brought Meshi along with me, was the OG Ghost in the Shell. Meshi, your thoughts on this while I go grab a drink?
Oh, wait, don't leave me alone. Man, this movie, I'm gonna sit in Scum's chair for a second. This movie is fucking, like, beautiful. Like I had to sit through Scum gasping at, like, hand-drawn things. But I also have to appreciate just kind of how, like, some of these shots are, like, hand-drawn, and they're just, like, really fucking detailed and crazy. And also there's a raid happening right now. Come back. Don't leave me alone. Help!
I'm right here. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know how far away your fridge is now.
Well, it's not that far. It's right at the door and across that. And then, Yatra, thank you for the raid. We're in the middle of waxing on poetically of the original Ghost in the Shell. But thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you had fun tonight, drawing and yapping about stuff. Don't worry. I was lurking in the cut. I know what's going on. You don't get anything past me. Yeah, Meshi had to listen to me audibly gasp, like, oh, gorgeous. I'm starting to realize our dynamic. Meshi, I think our dynamic is literally I'm the major and you're Bato.
You know what? I have a cool jacket. I'll take it.
It was one of those things I was realizing where the entire movie is really, Motoko just kind of contemplating her own existence and what it means to actually be alive, and Bato being like, the hell's wrong with you?
Just drink a beer.
But he's always there for her. That's the thing, though. He might not completely get it and what she's going through, but damn it, is Bato there for her? You bet your ass he is. Oh, man.
Definitely.
Wow,
It
he
was,
does care.
I was reading about his eyes because I was curious because I kind of forgot about him.
Yeah.
They're fucking horrific.
Go on.
They're because they're like he's from the special forces. I forget exactly what it
Yeah, he
is
got
for
it.
him,
He
but
got,
like
because he's in war, right?
yeah,
Yeah, and he
they're
goes,
like they're called a specific system, which is basically like the no blink system or something like that, or
yeah.
zero downtime system. I forget what it is, but basically like his eyes are always on. They're always recording everything. So like one of the Tachikomas makes a comment, and maybe one of the episodes or something like that. I don't think it was in the movie. That like in order to sleep, he literally pulls his eyes out.
That's what this.
It's like I was like,
I
that's horrifying.
I think they might go into in depth about that in Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence. I think because I think that goes into his backstory, if I remember. Unless that was a standalone complex episode or like series of episodes. We'll have to watch the second movie again. It's been a while. Um, that's really cool though. I love how we rewatched the movie because one of my favorite moments from Standalone Complex is where the major gets fucked up by this asshole like in this mech suit, and they finally down him. And she looks at Saito, the sniper, and it's just like, "Cough up that sniper now!" And she
Meanwhile, she
stands
has
on,
like no hand.
and she's got one arm, and she's holding this like anti-tank sniper and just fucking cocking it and shooting it point blank into this thing, trying to kill this guy. Maybe I am just angry like her.
I mean, it took a lot for you to be pissed off. I mean, crushed arm, ripped off, you're thrown off a building.
Yeah, but one of my favorite rage moments in an anime is just her taking that sniper, just shooting it, just cocking it all the way back and shooting. Oh, it's so good. But I love how we watched the movie and Saito's in it for literally like 5 seconds, and you don't even get to see all of him.
You just get to see him like smoking for a second, and then like
Yeah,
him
like
walking
he
off.
merely like the director guy just looks at him like Saito, blah, 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 and he walks off. I was like, I forgot he wasn't really in the because you see everybody else, right?
Yeah,
Except for Saito. So I'm kind of I've got the Blu-ray, so I'm probably gonna watch them on my TV. I want to kind of watch Standalone Complex again because I'm kind of the new anime's coming out, so now I'm like wanting to watch everything again. And if last night was or not last night with the whenever we watched the Ghost in the Shell, the original movie, was as enjoyable as that was, like I think I'm only gonna like have more fun going through everything again. Um, what all of Ghost in the Shell have you watched besides the movie and Standalone Complex?
I've seen Standalone, Complex, and then what was Standalone, Complex like after the Laughing Man, or was that the Laughing
That
Man?
was Laughing Man.
Okay, and then I've watched the series that happens after the Laughing Man, which is like the 11 or something like that.
Yeah,
That
the second
terrorist
gig, the
group.
second season.
The second gig. That's what it was. Yeah, with the
Yeah.
individual 11. That's the
Mm.
thing. And I swear I've seen some. Didn't they do like a 3D movie? Um, I've seen some other animated movie about Ghost in the Shell, but I can't remember what it was.
I think we watched maybe the first Rise movie where she's got
Maybe
the
that's
even
what it
shorter
was.
haircut, and the original Motoko voice actress is the one of the other ladies. Because the major has a new voice
Hmm.
actor because she looks younger. She's like in a red like jumpsuit with shorter hair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you pointed out to me like, "Oh my god, that's the original one right there." I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, I've got an ear for it." And I was like, "Wait, that is her." um, there is a 3D Netflix series which wasn't great, which it pains me to say because I follow the concept artist um, on Instagram. I love her art. It didn't translate the best to 3D, which kind of makes me sad, but her art's really great. Um, I forgot what that series was called. But you haven't seen the second Ghost in the Shell. Have you seen all of the Rise movies? There's four of them.
Then no, I definitely haven't seen all four of them.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There's so much. There's always a new thing of Ghost in the Shell, right?
Yeah.
There was an online shooting game that I really wanted to play at a certain point, and I just never got to. The servers got shut down. I know there's like a private server for it. Um, that looked cool though. Everything about Ghost in the Shell is really cool. Did you ever watch the live action movie with Scarlett Johansson?
I could never bring myself to do it because I was just like, there's no way it could be good. I just didn't
Yeah.
want to do that to myself.
I feel as though as a live action attempt, I think it was pretty decent. Um,
Coming from you, that's a compliment.
yeah, from what I might have to rewatch it. But I remember coming like from watching it, I wasn't necessarily upset at it. There's one twist thing that was kind of like, why'd you do that? But I guess they did it for the sake of like making a movie, which was like whatever, I guess. But overall, I think it was pretty cool. I don't know how anyone else feels about it. I don't think I've seen a single person talk about it, but so I'm just looking at all these different
Did Miss
things.
Johansson do a good job?
I think she did fine, I
Like,
guess.
was it like, oh, I can believe her character that she's trying to play, or is it no? It's just Scarlett Johansson in another movie where where
Mm,
you just couldn't accept her as that character. You're just like, nah, you're just
I
Scarlett
feel as
Johansson.
though I think visually it's enough for me to kind of accept. I think she's always going to be kind of Scarlett Johansson-y. But maybe we'll watch it together and we'll see how you feel because we just watched the original movie. It might be nice to go back and watch it and to see how I feel about it and how you feel about it in 2026. It was 9 years ago, Meshi. Oh my god, it came out 2017. I was trying to think if I
Feels
missed.
like yesterday.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't think I finished the SAC 2045 series. I think I watched the first season and I never finished it out. Um, I'll actually well, why not just show for the thing? Because let's see, hold on. Get a full nice. Where's a nice big picture? Jesus Christ!
You don't get one.
Because I'm yammering on about art and stuff, and oh my god, Reddit, you're killing me, bro. Whatever. I hate Reddit so much. It's the most ass backward. I don't know how y'all use it. Oh my god, everything's stupid. Perfect. All right. So like this is like her concept art, and I adore it. I think it looks really great, right?
Right.
Um, I just really like the look of her art and everything. I think she's a wonderful artist. Here's even another picture on it because this is one of my favorite images. Oh, so zoomed in. Um, it looks great, but let me pull up the trailer or like just a trailer so you can see the 3D-ness of it, which I was kind of on. Because it got kind of like a really stiff kind of like action figure look.
Yeah, okay. I can see what your problem with it would be. Yeah.
Yeah, because like her art's great, but they ended up making like everything like too like I guess clean maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, like the man, how do you describe it? Like the world looks too realistic for the characters that are in it.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. But I really like the Major's design in this. That's where they raid that rich dude's house. It's
Oh
pretty funny.
yeah, okay, I have seen this one because I remember that scene with like
Yeah,
the rich dude just dodging all this shit.
yeah, which is kind of
Oh man,
cool.
I love when people like casually just dodge bullets
It's
like in
pretty
like
great.
really quick motion.
I'll say
On the big old sniper rifle.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to watch it and maybe be okay with it. I don't know. I'm probably gonna
So
watch
then,
everything goes.
so
Huh?
was this only a movie or was it a series? I mean,
It was.
obviously this one's the movie, but
It was no. This was the show.
this was the show. Okay.
But the show, like every show, has a movie at the end of it. So I think there's 2 seasons of the show, and it culminated in a movie.
Ah, okay. I think I only watched the movie then.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, but that just the thumbnail of the art right there in the middle looks really good.
You mean hold pause for comma?
It's got to go through his mountain of shit.
You mean that wonderful art from the gorgeous Ghost of the Shell box set?
Wow.
It's so heavy. It's like 3 hardcover books in a chipboard box set.
Yeah, you
I was,
look like you were struggling a little bit.
I was trying to, well, I was reaching around my mic cord and try holding like 15 pounds fully extended and not drop it on your keyboard.
What's the point of all those bloody push-ups if you can't lift one damn box set?
Oh man. And I think that's why I'm also so excited about this game. I just feel like yapping about it just because it's cool looking. This
Yeah.
really giving me Ghost of the Shell vibes, especially like even like this new Stellar Blade Pro Tags, her outfit. She just looks kind of like the Major, right? It's not just me.
Yeah. I mean, if you gave her the same hair color, yeah, it would look like a younger version of her.
Man, this game's gonna be so sick. Okay, this is another thing while I'm yammering on about it. So I had to transfer my internet service, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be without the internet. What am I gonna do? Oh yeah, I never finished Stellar Blade because my computer couldn't handle streaming, recording, and playing it all at the same time because I had a 3060 Ti. So I stopped my playthrough after like 8 hours, and I just never found the time to go back to it. This trailer dropped, and I'm like, oh yeah, I've been playing video games for me. Why don't I just sit there and enjoy Stellar Blade? Because that game's fun. So my internet went out. I was like, "Ah, perfect. Now I have a chance to play it. Meshi, I had my computer set up on like a fold out plastic table because I had to move all my stuff and I was on a temporary setup.
Yeah.
I didn't download it before my internet went out.
Oh.
I forgot to
Oh
because we started
no.
watching Ted. So I sat there and I was like, wait a minute. But there was time.
No, no.
I was so pissed.
Holy shit.
Oh man. And I love how they took her from Eve being like a sword wielder and they just made the new girl a punch girl. And it's gotta be sick. You're doing fucking combinations to bioweapons. Oh, that's so sick.
Oh, wrist.
She's gonna be literally doing electrics. No! Oh
We
yeah.
got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh man, this game's gonna be so cool. It's all Ted's fault. It is Ted's fault. As funny as Ted is, which has been really funny. Speaking, we have been watching Ted. I haven't finished it. We'll talk next week whenever we finally finish. Oh my god, no. Oh, so sick.
What do you mean they got him?
Look at her bobbing and weaving, bro. It's so awesome. Fuck, this game's gonna be sick.
I love that coat. Don't take it off. Damn.
The coat is really cool.
You know what? You know what else, scum?
Huh?
Fuck it. I hate myself for doing this, but she's got Coop on her neck.
Twin Peaks, you caught it, Meshy. Ah, Coop.
Ow!
I saw it and I just didn't want to say anything.
That
But
was-
now he's seeing things.
Yeah, now I see it a lot more, unfortunately, and
You're welcome.
thanks for that disease.
The
Coffee
disease.
time.
Oh man. Okay, so speaking of collaborations that we saw in the first Ascendant, I've been dragging Meshy through watching the Rebuild series for Evangelion.
There's been so much trauma.
There has been. So here's the thing. I'm really starting to see a vastly different. So there's anime enjoyers, right?
Yeah.
And I know why Evangelion is divisive. Because for people like you, Meshy, you want more of just this opening. Because it's fucking awesome, right?
Yeah. It's a
Asuka
really
and
good
Mari in
opening.
space fighting that angel, and it's fucking sick. And then it gets into the scum territory where we start psychologically profiling people's trauma and how they cope and deal with it. And I'm just sitting there just salivating over it. Where I think people like you are like, why are we sitting in this room for so long? And it's letting you process the gravity of what's going on. Like how Asuka like literally has a hand puppet where her only validation is praise for doing a good job, and that's how she justifies her own existence, and why she has a mental crash out because she finally decides to let herself feel at the end of the second movie, because she finally is allowing herself to let others in and be okay with being vulnerable, and that's what causes her psyche to unsync with Ava, and why she ends up going into like the cocoon or whatever. And you only get to see like the hand puppet doll like on a single shot of when she's talking to Misato on the phone. And for me, like I'm salivating over that detail. Meanwhile, I don't even know if you bothered catching it. So there's me where I am like mentally like ping-ponging like all of this trauma and how people are like who they are inside. Meanwhile, you're like, wow, Asuka's a bitch. When's the next fight gonna happen?
No. I'm not. You give me too little credit. I'm definitely not. I saw 2 seconds of frame. Let me info dump on you, but I, that was just. I knew. I expected the info dump. It was just really fucking funny every time because it's just like the idea of being like, I saw this for 2 seconds and I broke it down, and here's an 8-page essay on exactly what this meant. It's just funny. And meanwhile, I'm like, man, this poor girl, like fucking just. She's fucked up. but like I get it. Like I can never hope to explain it like you can.
Oh, I could wax on poetically.
But I understand it in the moment. And but it takes me like two or well, at most three, but most of the time it's two watchings of it to really like kind of process everything that's there, which is what's been helpful about these movies is I take the show and then I have the movie and then I'm like filling in the gaps of what I missed before and think, oh
Well,
yeah, that makes more sense and that makes more sense.
well, now because like from the series, you're watching the angel fights and you're watching the mechs do the stuff and all that going on, and then you're like, you heard me yammer on about stuff. You're like, wait, there's a lot more to actually like unpack, and now you're getting to see it all happen again. But so my thing was about this movie was like, how did you enjoy it? Because this is all new stuff. This is essentially we changed the ending of the movie end of Evangelion, and now we're like on a different timeline completely, where this is kind of brand new ideas and whatnot. Um, so how did you like 3.33 as opposed to everything else that you've watched of Ava up until this point?
It it's one of the so I could tell that I enjoyed it because most of the time when I come out of a movie that makes you think that makes you like basically like when you walk away and you're just like I have to process this. I need a few days. um so I enjoyed it because it just kind of made me need to think about everything that happened and like why it happened and like all of the like why did this event go out like this, what the fuck does this mean now, what
Mhm.
like what's the possibility of all that stuff and all of the angels and the next impact and oh wait, that other impact actually liquefied
Tokyo 3.
another giant,
Yeah.
yeah, another giant part of the land and there's people goo all over the place that they're swimming in. it is it's just kind of like, which makes me wonder, I wonder if like with the people goo, because it's just everyone returning to that
Primordial
primordial
soup.
ooze.
Yeah.
Does it have like a conscience, like
No.
at some level,
No,
or
no,
is
no.
it just goo?
It's just bacteria goo. It's just the very starting point. Once again, we will evolve from bacteria and become more again, or whatever. When you're dead, Messi, you're God. It's quick. You're ketchup on Earth.
Oh, that was so fucked up. Um, yeah, I mean, at the end of the movie, I think my head's gonna explode.
So here's the thing. Okay. So this movie, okay, so there's some really cool shots in it, and there's a lot like whenever they're fighting that angel that like attaches to the big ship, which is Ava Unit 1 now. Um, on the entire opening shot, whenever Mari and Asuka try to stop Shinji from
Yeah.
grabbing the lances and everything. Like there's a lot of really cool impactful shots and stuff. Now this movie was only like an hour and a half. Um and there was a lot of psychological stuff going on, and there was a lot of that stuff. But here's the thing. Did you feel that this movie was long, Meshi?
It
With the abrupt pacing, like where you're going from like a crazy fight into, okay, let's dive into Shinji's interaction with this quote unquote Ray and what does it mean, as opposed to his
it
previous versions, and then kind of waxing on poetically about Shinji having, for a lack of a better word, gay thoughts with Kaoru for a while, and then going on to eventually have for the pace to pick back up. Did you feel like this movie was too long?
No, I don't think I did. Like it wasn't like it felt longer than what it was, but not in a bad way. It
Okay.
because I remember you saying like, "Oh, that was an hour and a half," and me being like, "That was an hour and a half." Oh, like, it felt so much longer than an hour and a half, but I
Okay.
enjoyed it. It
So the reason I asked you that, Meshi, you'll just need to mentally prep yourself for when we do watch it. The
okay.
fourth movie, which is Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, thrice upon a time, because this is his third chance at telling this story. It's 2.5 hours.
Why? That's so much. I think my hand's gonna explode. Um,
And and we're gonna be really diving into a lot of existential stuff.
so does he start over again, or is it still continuing from
It's
the last movie we
continuing
watched?
from the movie we just watched.
Okay.
This is the ending of this 4 movie series. I just need you to mentally prepare for 2.5 hours.
I mean,
Because if you were gonna say that the third movie was too long for you at an hour and a half, I don't know if you'd make it through this last one.
look, if I could make it through a extended edition Lord of the Rings marathon, I can make it through 2.5 hours of Evangelion.
But you really love Lord of the Rings.
You
Like
goddamn right.
Evangelion is like my thing, and I feel as though you're enjoying it, but you're not Lord of the Ringsing it. Does that make
I'm not
sense?
prepared for what I'm about to see.
You're about to really dive into what it means for a man to face trauma and maybe come out the other end of it being okay.
It's okay. It's quite cool.
It's quite cool. So I just wanted to
Um,
mentally prep you for what is to come at some point when we finally
I
finish the. It's not a trilogy. What's a 4 thing called, Meshi?
shit. I think I think it's just called a quad, whatever. Quadrilogy.
So here's the weird thing. I also didn't know this. The 3.0 you cannot redo, or
Tetralogy.
we watched the extended edition 3.33 you cannot redo. The theatrical cut is 3.0 you cannot redo. Meshi, that was in 2012.
Okay.
This fourth movie came out in 2021. There's a 9-year gap.
Well, he's had a lot of time to really think this through, huh?
Yeah, I think if I'm being honest with you, because I just want to mentally prep you for it, because I feel as though he was worried about what he wanted to create and how people would take it.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, especially with something like this series, like you're either gonna really like it or you're gonna really fucking hate it.
And I think there's some people who were not happy with this fourth movie. And I think the thing that I really like about it is as an artiste, Meshi, um, the art that we create is the closest you will ever be able to have the perspective of another person in this life. And for Evangelion, this is Ano kind of putting himself on display. And some people might say that's a little pretentious. And I'm with you, but this whole series has really been a reflection of himself, and he's really putting himself out there. Um, so I think he was worried about what he wanted to say with this last movie because he's tried to finish this series two times already, and this is his third shot at it. um, and how it reflects him today, back in 2021. um, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Do we have
Sure.
anything else? Do you have a question?
No. I was kind of curious. I wonder how like he feels about his movie. Like if he's like happy with it, or if in 10 years he's gonna try it again.
Was it Ano that was having an interview with the Gundam guy and was like, "You've inspired me so much and everything with your work." And the fucking was it him and was it the Gundam guy who looked at fucking Evangelion and was like, "Anime was a mistake. I shouldn't have created it."
You've told this story before, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the true context of that conversation and where those come from. I hope it is. Anime was a mistake. No, I think that's everything. Okay, well, we for light weeks we did an hour and a half. Good job, Meshi. High five.
Yeah, high five.
And when I leave, come together like butt cheeks. And that's a podcast. Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye.